Well, every year, companies we know put up millions of dollars to promote their products during the Super Bowl. A lot of people will be glued to their TVs to check out those ads.
Today, NBC 10's Rosemary Connors sat down with a marketing expert for a preview of this year's commercials.
We will all be cheering the Eagles to victory on Super Bowl Sunday, and by we, I mean every man, woman, child in the Philly area. But let's face it, a lot of people who are not football fans will be watching the big game for just one reason: the commercials. David Neff is the president and CEO of Neff Associates, and he joins us for some more insight into these ads. David, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me, Rosemary.
So, David, your business is branding. The going rate for a 30-second spot during the Super Bowl, $5 million. Is it a drop in the bucket compared to what the visibility is worth?
Rosemary, I know it may seem like a big number, but it's actually an excellent value. $5 million to reach the viewers of the Super Bowl is an excellent value. I believe all the spots are sold out, and that's for good reason. And, you know, sports is an area where viewership is not going down, so it's a sure bet that you're going to get those eyeballs, which is what advertisers are looking for.
And you've got all kinds of eyeballs watching you. Sports really transcends all areas of life, so it is a big bang for your buck.
No doubt about it.
All right, so we've got a few previews of some of the most talked about ads that we're going to be seeing during the Super Bowl. Let's start with Budweiser's Stand By You ad.
When the night has come and the land is dark.
So, David, the ad continues to play out. It shows the folks at Budweiser making their beer, but also making cans of water. And the ad then shows them delivering it to places like Florida, Puerto Rico to help hurricane victims. You think this one misses the mark?
I do think it misses the mark, Rosemary, because I think buying a spot for $5 million on the Super Bowl is not the right venue to pat yourselves on the back from a charitable perspective for a company like Budweiser. In addition, Budweiser has the iconic Clydesdale horses. They've leveraged the Clydesdale horses so effectively in years past. To have that reference to build your creative around and not leverage on it is, I think, a big mistake. And America is entertained by those Clydesdale horses, and they have been great storytellers in the past with those spots.
You think maybe wrong time, wrong place for that kind of ad?
That's correct. I mean, the spot was well produced, but you know, one other point to make about that spot is if you're watching it like with not your 100% attention, some people may be confused and say, oh, Budweiser's now making water?
Possible.
So, yeah.
And I'm sure we'll have to see how social media reacts after it airs. Okay, this next spot we want to talk about generating a whole lot of buzz, and it stars Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. Let's take a look.
Alexa, what's the weather like today?
In Austin, it's 60 degrees with a
Alexa?
So the premise of this one is that Alexa has lost her voice. You see Jeff Bezos swooping in. What's happening here? And it's a big teaser, David.
It's a very well done spot. It's intriguing. It's going to create a lot of interest. People are going to want to stay tuned as to see what Amazon is up to next. And I think it hits the mark beautifully. It's great creative, great concept, and executed really well.
So a lot of times we see different products, new products that get put out there, sort of like Amazon, but you know, maybe it's a new chip, maybe it's a new candy bar, whatever it is. The next one, it's not a new product, but a new way at looking at the product, and it features former Saturday Night Live cast member Bill Hader. Let's take a look at this one.
Barbecue Pringles, pizza Pringles.
You made barbecue pizza.
So, David, this is Pringles' first Super Bowl ad ever. It shows you a new way to eat Pringles, probably something few people thought of. I never thought of this.
Nobody asked you, Kevin!
And what's your take on this one?
Rosemary, I think this spot is pure genius on multiple levels. brands like Pringles are always looking to be innovative and create new products, develop new products. What's genius about this is they haven't developed a new product. They've developed a way to consolidate their existing products and make a great flavor. So, you know, personally, I want a cheeseburger, cheddar, jalapeno combo, Pringles combo. I think Bill Hader does a great job. The spot was written in a really intriguing way. It gets your attention. It's simple, it's quick, and it clearly communicates what Pringles wants people to now embrace about their products.
I mean, and people are at home sitting on their couch eating a cheeseburger, cheesesteak. You know, they've got the flavors, taste buds going. All right, so one more thing here, David. Obviously, branding's your business. As I said, this is what you do. Super Bowl Sunday, do you get to relax a little bit, or are you so zeroed in, focused in on the ads, the commercials that you're seeing? And what are you going to be looking for?
Well, I'm a big Eagles fan, and I'm not going to have a break, Rosemary, because yes, I want to be inspired like anyone else with the new creative that's going to come out with all these new TV spots for the Super Bowl, but I also want to watch the game very closely because I'm an Eagles fan, and you know, I don't know what I'm going to do because I'm going to be wanting to watch every single minute of the game and every single spot.
You're going to be having your notepad out, jotting down notes, thinking about you know, what's ahead for you come Monday.
No doubt.
All right, thank you so much, David Neff with Neff Associates. Appreciate your insight.
Thank you, Rosemary.
NBC 10 is the only place to see Super Bowl 52 and all of those commercials in just 3 days. We are the official station of the Philadelphia Eagles. We'll be right back.